page do you want to see it? On this one with the
details of every station.
But here we have to differentiate in runs, workouts.
Yeah, perfect. Hi guys, we are going to speak English in this video because I'm with Noël.
Thank you so much for speaking English.
You're welcome. Alors, je vais parler anglais pendant cette vidéo parce que sinon Noël il va rien comprendre. Désolé pour ceux qui parlent pas anglais. Vous mettrez les sous-titres avec l'IA. We are going to put subtitles with the AI. Okay, so the objective of this video is to detail our Hyrox. I had done a previous video like 6 months ago with Johan, the other partner I had, just to get a memory of this moment that was a bit unexpected. For putting the context, I was sick. I had my period, so everyone knows that.
And you were injured before?
And I was injured, yeah. I had to cancel the last Hyrox 2 months ago, the one I was supposed to do in Nice in Solo Pro. So I was a bit worried about this one, and especially because I didn't want to tell you that I had to cancel it because it was like 6 months ago. For me, it was important, but the fact that we were doing it together, I was like, if I cancel it, I would feel bad for you as well, you know? Not just for me, but for you as well.
I understand.
Yeah.
But your health is the most important.
Yeah, but still, I wanted to do it even for both of us.
I'm happy we made it.
Ouais, baguette fromage. What about you? How do you feel during, like, at the beginning? During the first round, we do it round by round, maybe?
Okay. Well, beforehand, I was very nervous, of course. Had to go to the toilet, of course.
Me too. Pooping twice.
Yes, very important.
Very important. I mean, it doesn't feel to be important, but when you want to poop during the race, that's horrible.
Even though we found out when it's the best time to poop during the race, because we found where we would need to go out just to have the shortest way to the toilet. But okay. No, before it was... I was nervous. I think we warmed up a bit. I have not done sled push and pull at all before during my training because it's not in my gym. Yeah, we were running a bit. We did the sled push, pull, some lunges to train the hand over.
The transition, yeah.
That was very good as well.
Yeah.
And I showed you my style of burpee.
Yeah, because you put a knee on the floor. You were feeling confident or?
I was feeling confident. I was trained way better than the first time.
Yeah, because I had done the first time, yeah.
Yes, so I was just motivated. I was looking forward to it.
Yeah, I was looking forward too, but like I had a bit headache. I wasn't in my best shape and I didn't want to deceive you. I knew that I was capable of running really fast. Mm-hmm. But with my actual conditions, I was like, I won't be at my best level. Mm-hmm. And it's so frustrating. As soon as the competition started, my competition mode was activated and we started to run.
Yes.
Like the first round, I was afraid to go too fast because this is the mistake a lot of people make at the beginning, is to go too fast and to arrive at the sky erg and to go too fast and to explode just during the second round. Yeah. So for me, like the first one, was it okay for you?
It was very good. I think we also started quite early. So we were one of the first couples that started, which was good. So we pushed us through at the start line. And then we also arrived at the ski erg, I think.
The 10th?
Yeah. No, I think before
5th?
Even. Maybe like 5th. We were very, very early. Huh? One of the first, really.
So 3.35 minute per kilometer. So it's a lot. But I don't think this is 1 full kilometer.
That's right. It was a bit shorter, most likely. Yes.
For me, it was okay, but I was like, it's going to be long because until the rowing part, there are 5 kilometers, and I know that it's hard, and especially the sled push. so second kilometer 4:20. Yeah,
which is also pretty good.
My target was to be between 4:25 and 4:15 per kilometers.
Yes.
And the average pace for the whole Hyrox was 4:21.
Yes.
So it was perfect. Second, after the sky erg, even if I started, so I didn't finish the sky erg, it was hard.
Yes.
It was hard. I couldn't go more. Yeah.
My initial goal was I had a watch with me, and my initial goal was always to be below 170, like the hard. But I was directly during the ski arc at like 175.
Oh,
180.
okay, okay.
And I was like, oh,
I didn't
scheiße.
realize, yeah.
But I felt super good. I felt super
Yeah.
good and powerful. So that was fine. You did 150 on average per 500 meters? in
No,
ski
no,
arc?
no, no. I was at the first one I did. It was like 2,
Ah, yeah, okay.
and the second one because I saw the girl next to it, and I was like, she's going too fast. I want to go as fast as her. So I was at 157, but not the 150.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it's
Per 500 meters.
500
Yeah.
meters. Yeah.
So we were quite fast, and actually we were always next to the same people because
Yeah.
they were always a bit faster during the workouts, and then we picked them up during the run always.
all the time.
Yeah.
Because we were running in the fast line, and every time we were overtaking the same people, and I was like, left side, and every time the same guy was looking at me like, oh, she's always here. Run 2, so after the sky, then the sled push.
Sled push.
Sled push for me was hard. Like
It was
I
very
don't know
hard,
if you noticed it, but I wasn't going until the half. Like
that's right. I realized.
I was like, because if I stop, I'm going to lose time, So I would prefer to leave you finish the rest. And
for me it was also quite hard. It was a lot for my calves. But I think we were super good. It was 2 minutes 7. Actually, based on the statistics, we were top 65%.
Yeah. Okay.
But it felt very fast.
And I don't know, the thing at the middle is really high. So every time you go down,
with the head,
my head was hitting it.
I had to put my head also.
Yeah,
on
like
side.
I can't imagine the pictures.
Yeah.
Like the guy was with.
That's true. Let's see the pictures.
So sled push. Then third round.
We were a bit slower, 4:33.
And I think so. Sled push it went well, I guess, except that you hit someone with the sled.
Okay, but it was the guys that were always next to us.
Yeah.
And this guy came on our lane at one point, and I was just pushing, and then I hit him, of course. Well, what means of course, but I hit him with the sled in his feet, and he stopped us because I lost energy.
And no one was like, what the fuck?
And I was screaming at him, but they didn't get a penalty, and I think no one realized. But I felt a bit sorry for his feet, but seems like...
Yeah, I mean, this is the game. Huh?
Yes.
And the run between the sled pull, the burpees, I started to feel like a real pain in my belly, and I had to press my belly to feel better. And I was like, if it continues like that the whole way, it's not going to be good. And after the burpees, it went away, so it was fine. I was a bit worried on this one. And then the burpees, we did like 5-5. It was perfect.
Yes. It was for me a bit unusual that it's one distance and it's just straight. You don't really know when it's half, when it's a quarter.
Yeah, it feels so long. Huh?
Yes. But it was nice. Huh?
Yeah, in double it's fine.
Yeah.
In double it's fine. Because when you're alone, when you have a place to split, like when it's 1 + 1 + 1, it's like stages.
Yes, exactly.
So in your head, it doesn't feel the same. Yeah. When you see the whole way to go, if you see just the top of the mountain, you're like, what the fuck? I'm not going to do it. If you do like stages before going at the top, it's not the same. Step by step.
And burpee we did in 250, top 28%.
Oh, it's not bad.
That was pretty good.
You were jumping fast, no?
And also no one overtook us during our jumps. We overtook everyone.
Yeah, we were always changing line, yeah.
There was still some single women, I think, and they were really suffering. And we encouraged them also during our jumps. Yeah. And they were then also a bit more motivated, which was nice.
Yeah.
But we overtook everyone.
I didn't encourage them.
Yeah, there was a lady on the right to us, and you said also, come on. And then she was like standing, like she was puking, but she was not just resting. But then we told her, come on, and then she started to go, which was really nice. So directly, I did it right next to her, and you were also encouraging.
Nice. I didn't see it. The round after 4:30,
top 10%.
Okay.
And then our favorite,
the rowing part. For me, after the rowing part, the Hyrox is over because this is the hardest part, and for both of us, it was hard because it's hard on legs, and then we are supposed to go back to running. So we decided to split, like he starts for 300 meters, then I continue for 500 meters. In my head it was 450, but he was like 50 more 50 more. I was like, no, that was not the plan. You want some rest or what? And then he finished. It was perfect. Actually, how did you feel after finally?
Well, I felt I mean, I could feel it for sure, but I
Yeah.
also was overpacing, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Because I did like 140, 145.
Yeah.
Which was very, very
For
fast.
200 meters,
Yes.
yeah, it's fine. And after the rowing part, I felt like a new energy because I knew that the rest,
Yes.
it was like farmer carries,
Yeah.
lunges and wall balls and all those stations. I'm kind of good at
Yeah.
it. Wall balls, you don't really like it, but run 6.
437.
For the 37, run 7 for the 36, and it's always the 15%, top 15%. Yeah, the last round 4:05.
This was fucking fast.
Yeah, I didn't realize we were so fast. But for me, there is not 1 kilometer at the end for
Probably
the last
it's a bit less.
Yeah, because I didn't feel that we
No.
earned like 30 seconds.
Well, we were fast, but in the end, you remember that I told you that now when we went out of the rock zone,
Yes.
I said now full power the last round.
And I was like, slow down. It's not over. There is
Yes.
1 kilometer left plus the 100
Yes.
wall balls. So
Yes. And Lena was always, when we went out of the rock zone, because I was usually the one finishing, she was always the faster one. So
Yeah,
Lena pulled
yeah.
me the first 2 rounds, and then my heart rate came back.
Yeah.
And then the last round, I was able to overtake her, to pull her a bit.
yeah.
So we shared that very, very well.
Yeah, that was really nice. Yeah, the farmer carry, I don't really like farmer carries with a boy because I know that he's going to run with the with the kettlebells,
Yes.
and I don't have time to rest. And that's why I wanted to start, because I know that this is my time to rest, and after I have to go back to running because the guy is running, you know.
So yeah, the funny thing was, during the farmers carry, it was, in Berlin it was 1 round.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that we had to do 2 rounds in this one. So
250 meters. No, say 100 meters round. It was
Yes.
200 meters
Yes.
total.
So yeah, in Berlin, as I said, it was just 1 big round.
Yeah.
And then I thought it is exactly the same in Cologne. And then that's why I said, Lena, after the first half of the run, I was like, Lena, drop it. Come on, I want to do something as well. I want to do something. And Lena was always like, no, I
was like, because I didn't want to take it again after, you know, because in my head, I was like, he wants me to do 50 meters and 50 meters after. You were so annoyed, I guess.
Yes. I was like, what the fuck, Lena? Why you have to do it 100% yourself?
No, I wouldn't have done it.
But then
it's so
luckily,
important for me to share, so
yeah, it was good. And then luckily I read on the floor that there was 2 laps. I was like, oh, scheiße, we have to do another one.
And I would have told you like, no, dude, you have to go again. Yeah.
And we were there top 50%. So actually we were not that fast.
Yeah, because usually the boys are carrying everything.
Yeah. But for me, for example, I cannot do the full round.
Yeah, but they do a break, but anyway, you were faster than me. You know, you were really running. I was walking with a kettlebell. Yeah. And the kettlebell, I saw them. They were like,
yeah. So, and this is, by the way, where we overtook our people.
Okay, I didn't see it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you will see on the videos. This is where the first time we overtook the people that were always right next to us.
Okay.
So the strong lady and the strong lady
the
and
turtle.
the guy. Yes. And the guy that I hit with the sled. So yeah, then we had to run.
To run again. So the run was like 4:36 or 4:37. Sunbag lunges. For me, this is a game. Like sunbag lunges is not a pain. Like,
I think you started on this one.
Yeah.
I was 2 distances, one there and one back.
We made like, say 200 meters.
I think it's less.
Je sais plus.
I don't know.
I don't know, but we shared.
We did a quarter every time. Quarter.
Yeah.
And it was awesome.
Yeah,
I mean, we both killed it very, very well.
Yeah.
We had the power in our legs. And another one.
And after the last round, you told me, you have to sprint. And I was like, dude, no. And then we continued 4:05.
Which was our fastest run, as we said.
Yeah.
And we were, based on that run, because it compares everyone during the 8th run, we were top 4.5%. So really one of the fastest during that.
Mashallah.
Race,
On est fort, hein? We are so strong.
Yeah, that was really, really, really good.
Wow. Okay. And then the wall balls. Fortunately, he was here because I was going to go for another round, and he told me, no, it's on the right. You have to enter the wall balls now. And I was like, okay, I'm coming. And then I didn't know what to choose because you told me, do you want to start the wall balls or I start? And I was like, wait, I don't know what to choose. Okay, I start. And then like 5 seconds later, I told you, No, you start. And then I saw Noël starting. And the more he was doing the wobble, the more his face was becoming like with the grimace. I don't know how to say in English. But it was so nice. At the end, we shared it really well.
Yes. I thought at the beginning I could do like 25, 30.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I think I did
22 or 21?
Yeah, something like that.
No, 18.
Yeah, but close
18.
to 20.
And then I went until 42.
Yeah, because you did a lot of no reps this time, but the guy didn't properly tell you.
You went again. I went until 80. And then 10, 11, 9 at the end. Like and we finished. And we saw the time. We are under 1 hour and 05 because in his last Hyrox, it was 1 hour 05. So we were proud. And with the boy.
Yes, with the boy. Guy, yes. But I was not that trained this time.
Yeah, that's true.
But no, this was my goal. And I was looking at my watch always, checking. And then when we entered the wall, I was like, yeah, we can make it.
And I didn't want him to tell me in how much time we were taking because it influenced me then in my race and I didn't want to feel pressure.
Yeah, at the beginning I remember when I said good pace, you were like, no, don't tell me.
You know, when you go out from the rock zone, there is a time. So I was forcing myself not to check because automatically I will calculate, you know. That's important for me because if not, I know myself, I will feel pressured. So yeah, good race.
That was amazing.
It was really hard for me. Like hard because of the conditions, because usually when I do an Hyrox with someone, I talk a lot, I encourage people, and this time he was going faster than me, of course. Not really faster, but you could have gone faster, I guess.
Tiny bit maybe.
Yeah. So it was really hard for me, but we are proud of ourselves.
Yes.
And we had an amazing supporter. She's not in the camera, but she's here listening to us.
And she made the nicest.
She made so great. Yeah, that's important to mention actually, to have some people to encourage you. It helps a lot just to have someone that you know in the public. For me, it helps a lot. And that's why even when I know no one in the Hyrox, I want to encourage people because you feel supported by others.
No, it was so great. She visited us then at every run.
Yeah.
Right before the monitor, I remember, and then she came to every station.
Yeah, that's so nice. Gros cœur.
Merci beaucoup, madame.
Thank you for coming. So what's the next...
Well, our next goal could be 1 hour 3.
Oh, putain.
Which is, it's 50 seconds improvement. Yeah, just to improve another minute, I think would be already good, huh? And if you make that every time.
Yeah.
And 5 years we're under 1 hour, and 10 years we're at the World Championships.
Yeah, 10 years. Okay.
So I think I will do another Hyrox this year. If you're up to it, we can do another one.
I would like to do one maybe in the solo again.
Yeah.
To see how I feel. The hardest part is to know how to measure your efforts. And for me, that's so hard because when there is competition, there is competition. And it feels like I have to listen to yourself, and especially during the run, because for me the run is the part I'm supposed to cool down, but at the same time this is on the running part where you can save some time. That's hard. And when you are in solo, this is even harder. Yeah, harder, and c'est encore plus vrai. I wanted to try one in solo pro, but it's a bit ambitious.
I think you can make it. Huh?
I can make it, but I need to run really not as fast as now.
No.
Like really. The sled push for me.
But alone,
I see stars.
For me, the wall balls, if I would do it alone, I would.
So yeah, if I do the solo pro one, I have to put my objective a bit down. I thought running at 4:20 was going to be easy for me. It was not easy.
No, it was not.
And we were too. Maybe in 1 month, because there is one in Lyon. In 1 month, so we'll see. It's really nice to be able to share Hyrox with someone you know.
Yeah.
And especially because it's been a long time we didn't see each other, so this is the occasion to spend some time together, to share time together, to have amazing burger afterwards, to visit Cologne. This is a good way to socialize. I think this is not just about Hyrox, this is more about everything that there is around, you know,
I agree.
And sport in general. Yeah. When you do a big event, and even for those who don't do the challenge, supporters, like the party after, the meal after, everything after, you know.
I also really enjoyed it. Thank you for that. It was awesome.
Baguette fromage!
Baguette fromage!
Thank you, Martina, for being part of the adventure.
Bisous!
Bisous! Allez, on s'arrête là. Oh! Bon, j'espère que ça a record. Ah, parfait.